I remember knowing, so I must have been gumping.
Let me ask you this: was your sister a tiptoe runner?
I was a tiptoe runner.
You weren't.
I was a T-Rex hands runner.
Oh,
in football. I was playing Pee-wee football. I was playing Pee-wee football as a 7-year-old. T-Rex hands running. And then one day, I went to practice. My dad dropped me off. The second my dad drives away after dropping me off at practice, I go, he's not coming back. Bawled my eyes out the whole practice. Running, T-Rex hands, crying. I got benched the next game because I was being a pussy. I was benched the whole next game. I remember my dad standing in the stands pissed because I was benched the whole game. Because I was being a bitch ass motherfucker at the practice. I sat out that practice because I said, my stomach hurts, because I didn't want to tell the truth. I was like, my stomach hurts, crying because I thought my dad wasn't coming back. For real. T-Rex hands running.
How long did you do that?
Huh?
How long did you run like
practice. That? Oh, how long did I run like that?
Yeah.
Fucking middle school.
Are you serious?
For real, I guarantee I don't have distinct memory because I know I was doing it then. I don't know when I started fist pumping.
Yeah.
I have to consciously make sure I do
it. To run?
To make sure, like
when you're running, you have to make sure you're fist pumping.
I make sure I remember that I'm like not doing that.
Wow,
dude, I'm retarded. They didn't get me.
They didn't
catch me. Dude.
You are actually retarded.
I slipped through the fucking cracks.
Wow.
I fucking T-Rex, dude. My dad's definitely watching. You knew, right?
You had to know.
Please tell me. You have to have known.
Oh my god, dude! I saw a real tiptoer in public, and the guy was probably like, I don't know, at least over 25. Over 25, and he wasn't just tiptoeing, right? He was walking, but every time he stepped, he would then curl his foot down and tip up, and then tip up. He would like,
that's how you tip it. Yeah, you bounce.
Dude, when you're weird,
because you don't just like walk like a ballerina. You wouldn't even notice if somebody was doing that. But it's the bounce that really gets you.
My sister did that. She ran like that.
Running is kind of different.
No,
you can run like a retard as a kid. You don't get taught form.
I mean, if you're dead sprinting, maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
But in a run, like in a she played basketball.
That was skipping.
She had basketball.
I remember skipping.
She was skipping.
Yeah.
She was skipping. She would do like this with her legs every now and again. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. I mean, she's not gonna.
Football wasn't the only sport I was playing back then, so I was doing that in baseball and basketball too.
Oh,
I was doing that in 3 sports.
You weren't even like tucking your fists up to make it look like I was a backpedal.
I was forward. I remember my hands flopping.
Oh my god, dude! Can you imagine seeing you running back after a press? You just got pressed in a fucking full court press, and then you run to the other side.
No. I was a white kid in basketball. Pure defense.
Pure defense. You were throwing screens like no other.
Pure defense. No. I was just on my man. You know how you had the wristbands?
No, I never did that. We
played
man to man or we did zones. That was it.
I was man to man, dude. Every game, I only remember playing wristbands. You know, like I'm wearing red. I'm looking for red, and they switch you up when they realize you're a retarded kid. They go, "Ooh, that kid's a little faster than this retarded kid. I better switch him up." You switched up, and I was on my man. No exceptions.
What the fuck?
My man was not getting the ball. Dude, any kid they put me on was never getting the ball in the first place. They weren't even having him run it up.
He was the furthest from the fucking free throw line.
For real, I bet you I could count. From kindergarten through 8th grade of doing upward basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you sub 100 shots made.
Really?
Probably.
I'm probably in that same bracket, honestly.
I remember exactly one legendary shot.
Really?
That I hold down to this day.
3.
On the carpeted one, because it was a church league.
I fucking hated that one.
On the carpeted one, I got the ball. Every time I got the ball, it was going towards the hoop. I was not passing. I was a retarded kid. I had no concept that I was bad because I had a basketball hoop at home as a kid. So I was all day during basketball season, all day, all I was doing was shooting hoops.
Damn, so this is nothing new. This is light
I was
work.
just shooting hoops. Still never got the ball. Still never got the ball. I was shooting hoops for like probably 3 to 4 hours a day
Damn.
in season and sometimes out of season.
Oh my god.
Still never touching. And then I get the ball one time, carpeted. So I'm running and I'm getting blocked hard. I
Yes.
should not have shot. I had like 2 guys on me.
Uh-huh.
I'm running, I dart, I fucking fade away,
Mm-hmm.
straight in. I'm like, yes, I fucking did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, apparently, unbeknownst to me, I got fouled. They put me on the free throw line. I sink it.
Damn.
W. The highest moment of my life.
Holy
Never
shit.
ever touched the ball again.
Damn.
Every team I was on, the whole time I played basketball, there was always the coach's favorite. The tallest kid on the team would get the ball every time.
See, he was always the coach's son for me.
I don't know. I never correlated who was whose son. I never if I knew that the coach's son was on the team. No, I never knew if the coach's son was on the team. He probably was. Probably was every single time.
I think they put me on the same team every year.
I got different teams. I think it's because you did tryouts. So
Yeah.
you probably had one coach that was just like, I need this kid. I like this
Yeah.
kid.
I was the defensive player on the team though. I would happily win fights because
You get your star.
I would get mad.
You get your defense star.
Yes, I did
Yeah.
every game.
You were all blue stars.
Yes, all the time. I was a goat, dude.
Dude, for real, I was getting
Genuinely?
yellow stars participation
Really?
only.
I got those too. Yeah, but like they would have me on defense most of the time because I don't know what about me caused this, but whenever I play basketball, I'm good at snatching it out of people's hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what I'm good at.
That's awesome.
So that every time I stole it,
You're
I
not
would,
afraid
immediately, I would immediately throw it to the center. That's it.
It's like, get away from me.
No,
Bye-bye.
I'll throw it to the center guy.
Yeah.
And
Fucking, why is
I think
Bradley-
that's why he liked me because the
Tell the
center,
story. He's sending me memes.
the center was the fucking coach's son. I think that's why he liked me.
Yeah. So
But-
he's like, oh, he's giving my son the ball. Get him here.
You ever had a coach freak out?
I had a coach that, now that I look back, alcohol in his breath every week, get in my face every week.
Ugh. Dude.
whiskey or beer on the breath, get in my face every week. I had him for 2 seasons. I hated it.
I had a coach who, for real, freaked out on his son. We went halftime. We go in the locker rooms, right? Carpeted, the carpet one. We went in the locker rooms, and I think it was a carpet one. Anyways, we go in the locker rooms.
The locker rooms were better than
We're all-
the place.
Yeah, it was a huge fucking
This is a
hallway.
classroom.
Different place than we were in a hallway.
It might have been away. I only remember the home.
Either way, we were in a hallway, and the dude tells us to sit there and like talk about plays. Takes his son aside, and for real is like, and I didn't hear anything, but I saw his fucking mannerisms. I was like,
I love.
whoa.
You can tell when a coach peaked in high school
oh yeah,
or college.
Oh,
Best case.
yeah. This was just dad.
You know, I'm realizing just now. My dad wouldn't volunteer to coach basketball, but he would volunteer to coach baseball because my dad did baseball until like college.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even. I just put that together. That's why he volunteered for that and not basketball. Probably
That's
because
sick.
he would. And then I pitched.
Damn.
I pitched, and every time I was at bat, I was hitting the double or a triple, guaranteed.
I was scared.
Of-
The ball.
No, see, that's why I quit. Actually,
You were
What?
scared?
I was a pitcher, and I nailed a kid in the back one time. From then on, after I nailed a kid, from then on, I was terrified of the ball. I was like, I can do that. Anyone can do that to me.
Yes.
And I was like, I never.
I think it's because I got hit so much.
I never got hit.
I got hit all the time. I got hit
But I was
bad.
also I was a wild swinger. If it was up here, I was for real hitting the
Oh my
pinata.
God.
I was hitting the pinata to outfield
Oh my God.
every time.
See, I love batting,
Mm-hmm.
but I was so scared of it. And I think what made me scared of the ball, I was playing. Remember that weird time in baseball where they had like a pitcher's mound? They had a pitching machine. They had a dad stand there with the guard.
It's like between T-ball and
Yes.
hip pitch.
Yes. And then they had that weird guard fence.
Yeah, it's got like the mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you had to play pitcher, right? So you just stand there and you're watching.
No, I didn't. Not then.
No?
I was first base then. I was first base and pitcher the whole time.
I was pitcher at that point, and I was just standing there.
Oh, they hated me.
Yeah, I sucked throughout the whole.
Damn.
I always sucked.
Damn.
I was a daisy picker. I was
See,
picking daisies.
I was a daisy picker early until they realized left-handed kids were good at first base.
So hold on, really quick.
Yeah.
When I was getting onto the mound, this kid pops up. I'm not paying attention because what do I do in a game? I'm a pitcher for Pee Wee, and the machine does it for me.
Pee-wee
What
pitcher.
kind of plays am I making?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there. I'm just standing for real, just staring at my ready stance. Ball comes at me, a line drive straight into my forearm. I take my mitt off, I throw it, and I go, ah! I screamed. It hurt so bad.
Fuck.
It was the most pain I'd felt ever up until that point. And it was terrible. And then from then on, when I would go on to like play where the kids would pitch and everything, and it started getting serious.
When it got serious, I was always the upper echelon of the low league. Because there was the high league and then the low league. There was like the AAA and the AA.
Yeah.
I was always in whichever one was lower. I was in like AA the whole time, but I was always like pretty good in that league.
I don't know where I was. I just said I want to play baseball.
Oh, so when did you stop?
I don't know, like probably 7th grade.
Oh yeah, I stopped 8th grade.
Yeah.
Man, I could have gone to high school and probably been a cool guy.
Probably. Probably could have been a gay guy too, according to our high school.
Were they all gay guys?